Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Jeff from Films at Home. Hope everyone had a really great holiday. Hope you had a nice Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. Hopefully you got a lot of great gifts. If you're a movie collector, hopefully you got some really cool stuff, some Funko Pops, some Blu-rays, 4K movies. Maybe you got a 4K TV or a new 4K player, maybe an Xbox, PlayStation to play your movies on and play games. Hopefully you got something cool. But what I wanted to do is show you what I got. I have a bunch of pickups that I got from friends and family for Christmas, and I'll show you guys what I picked up because there's a few 4K titles in here that I just never had a chance to review or go grab when they first came out. So I got some of those, some other Blu-ray titles, some really cool stuff, and also some other things that I've picked up from the studios for review just in the last couple of weeks while I've been kind of gearing up for Christmas. So just a nice little collection update, but mostly Christmas pickups. And so yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys got for Christmas. I'm always interested to hear what people are picking up for the holidays. What kind of Black Friday sales do you take advantage of, or let people know that, hey, go get this movie for $4, it's for me, or maybe somebody got you a really cool box set. Whatever you guys got, let me know in the comments. Hopefully you got everything you were looking for your collection. And also, like I keep saying, we're getting towards the end of 2018 here. I'd really like to hit 6,000 subscribers. We're about 50 away at this point. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate that. Turn on notifications so you know when I post new videos. There's always reviews and collection videos going up. And I think, if you're into Blu-ray and 4K movies and home theater and just like general like collecting, movie memorabilia and stuff, I think you'll really like this. So hit the subscribe button, tell your friends. We need 56 more as of the time that I'm recording this video. So let's make it happen. We got about a week to go. And yeah, let's dive into what I got for Christmas this year. Alright, first up is all the Christmas pickups, and what I've got here is A Prayer Before Dawn. This is an A24 title. It's about this guy who gets incarcerated in a Thai jail, which is notoriously difficult and dangerous, and he basically gets in these kickboxing tournaments and tries to fight his way up and get respect and maybe even, free himself. But yeah, it was filmed in an actual Thai prison. With real inmates, so it's pretty wild how they did this. A24 always has good stuff, and I heard great things. This was at the Boston Film Festival I attended this year. Didn't get a chance to see it, really wanted to, so I'm happy I was able to get that one for Christmas. Also got the first Purge in 4K. Still haven't had a chance to see this. I've seen all the other Purge movies and really liked them. I haven't seen the TV show yet, but I'm interested to kind of see, how did it all start? How did it all begin? So this is a cool prequel, and I'm excited to see what the 4K looks like. Also got Ant-Man vs. Wasp in 4K. I didn't have this movie yet at all, so I'm happy to get the 4K. It came with the slipcover, which is really nice. And, I haven't even seen the first Ant-Man, so I'm going to watch that, then I'm going to watch this, and hopefully, gives me some more context in the character, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be a big deal in the next Avengers movie. So I want to know more about him. Also got Sorry to Bother You on Blu-ray, which I've heard a lot about as well, but I don't really know much about it. I just know it's really supposed to be pretty funny. It's kind of in the same vein as movies like Blind Spotting and Get Out and like Black Klansman, I think. There were a lot of movies that I kind of confused for one another in the last year because they're all sort of a similar kind of cast and similar style of movie. I've heard this is very similar to Blind Spotting. I think it's even in Oakland, right? Yeah, it's an alternate, present day Oakland. So it's very similar to that. But I've heard great things about it, and can't wait to check that one out. Another A24 title, I grabbed 8th Grade. This was a gift as well. Happy to grab this one because I've heard, again, a lot of good things. This was also at the Boston Film Festival. I never got a chance to check that one out. But Bo Burnham is a talented dude, and I heard that this movie was a really good, coming-of-age type story. So excited to see what that one's all about. Also, Sicario, Day of the Soldado in 4K. I love the first Sicario. This first Sicario's 4K disc is Really, really nice. So I had to pick this one up. I know it's not by the same director. It's a bit of a different team making the movie, but it is sort of the same cast. You still got Del Toro and Josh Brolin. So, I like these kind of cartel mob movies. I really want to see The Mule with Clint Eastwood. And so I like this kind of border wars type stuff. So I'm excited for that. Also for the horror collection, had to get Jigsaw in 4K. I believe this was like $4 or $5 on Black Friday, so it was a really good deal. I have the rest of the Saw movies, so obviously I have to have Jigsaw. And if I'm going to buy a movie or ask for a movie for Christmas or from friends and family, I try to get the 4K if I can. Also grabbed Uncle Drew. This was a gift, and I had to have it because Kyrie Irving's in it. And as you may know, I'm a pretty big Celtics fan. So with Kyrie Irving in a movie, Shaq's also in it. He played for the Celtics for a while, and I really like him. And I like Nick Kroll and Tiffany Haddish. And so, it's probably not the best movie in the world. It's based off literally a Nike commercial. But I love Kyrie Irving. I love the rest of the cast with, I think it's Lisa Leslie's in it. I believe it's Reggie Miller, Nate Robinson. I can't remember who Chris Webber, I think, was the fourth. And then Kyrie and Shaq. So pretty cool. And then I did get Solo 4K. No slipcover on this, but I had watched a digital copy of this maybe 6 months ago, and I really enjoyed it. For some reason, and this may be just me, maybe you feel the same way, but I like the character stories more than the episodes. So like I liked Rogue One and Solo a lot more than I liked The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And I don't know why that is. I just think it's interesting to kind of explore a different story outside of the, Luke Skywalker kind of good versus evil. Galactic, the Empire versus the Rebels and blah, blah, and the Resistance. And it's kind of the same story over and over again. And so I like kind of going outside the box and getting like Rogue One, where that was basically like a heist movie. Solo, also sort of a heist movie, more of an action, but a lot of heist sequences in it. Reminds me of kind of like Fast and Furious for Star Wars almost at times, but I really liked it. I thought Alden, I don't know how to say this guy's name, Alden Ehrenreich, I believe. I don't know. He did a really good job as Han Solo, and it's a good cast. Donald Glover was awesome. Emilia Clarke, Woody Harrelson, all around awesome movie. So really happy to have this in my collection as well. I also got this poster here, which is pretty cool. It's called the 100 Movies Scratch Off Bucket List. And I don't want to pull it out right now because I've got to hang it up somewhere. But basically, there'll be 100 movies on here like The Goonies or... Hold on, let me get that hair off of it. There'll be movies on here like The Goonies, Grand Budapest, Lawrence of Arabia, Alien, Fight Club. And when you watch that movie, you scratch off on the poster, and there's this cool artwork here, kind of this minimalist poster art. And basically, it's the challenge to get through all 100 movies. And it's not all stuff that, is super popular. Like you see on here, Old Boy, Fight Club, Wall-E, Alien. I was looking at the poster. There's some really cool foreign movies, some stuff you probably wouldn't have thought to watch. And it's just a really cool thing to put with your collection and kind of show off, hey, I've seen all these movies and I'm a super fan, basically. And I've actually, watched some of the movies that I collect, which is always what people ask me. So it'll be good to prove that in some way. All right, now for stuff that I've purchased or I got from review. First one up is Venom from Amazon. This was the Amazon exclusive. Pretty cool cover. Let me move these out of the way. You basically have this little booklet. It pops open, and then you have trays that slide out. DVD on this side, Blu-ray on this side. Some cool artwork in the middle. But this was I think it was a glitch on Black Friday, but it was only $12. And that was for a pre-order, and you can get it a long, long time back. So I picked it up for $12, a brand new movie with, limited edition packaging. It's really cool. Haven't watched it yet, but the packaging is awesome. Also got Support the Girls with Regina Hall, certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes from Magnolia Pictures. I don't know much about this. Another one that was also at the Boston Film Festival, so I'm glad I got this in for review. Still need to check it out, but I would recommend anything that's got a certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes rating and, went around the festival circuit and got some attention. This is how these guys start, especially what's his guy's name? Andrew Bajolski. He'll probably come out with a few more movies, and then all of a sudden he'll be, making some really big stuff. But it all starts with something like this, so it's always good to support support the girls, but support the guys too who make these movies, and you know, the indie filmmakers. So I'm happy to have that one. Also got Peppermint, the Jennifer Garner movie. It's kind of, I was just about to say it's Jennifer Garner in Taken. It's literally from the director of Taken, but sort of just a revenge movie, thriller action movie with Jennifer Garner. Also got Night School in 4K, Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. I'm not sure how they're going to do with a PG-13 rating. Like, I feel like this movie should be rated R. You get Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, who don't really ever hold back. And we rated it PG-13, which is weird. So I'll check that out. But not really a title I needed in 4K. But that's what they sent me for review. So I'll always take it. But I don't believe it's going to be much of an upgrade. And then I have two movies here that I'm really excited about in 4K. These came from Mill Creek. First one is A Beautiful Planet, which is an IMAX movie narrated by Jennifer Lawrence. Each of these is about 45 minutes long, but this is kind of like a NASA IMAX movie, something you'd see at like your Museum of Science or you know, something like that in a big, you know, IMAX theater. And they'd probably show it for like $5 as part of your, you know, membership or your ticket for the day. But these movies are really, really cool and always really nicely shot and well done. So I'm excited to see them come to 4K. You are going to get some DTS:X audio, which is really nice. And it does say IMAX enhanced movie, which is going to be, you know, better image, better sound, better scale. The picture fills the whole screen. It is 16:9 aspect ratio. So it is going to fill your screen as IMAX movies should. And as you'll see in movies like Mission Impossible, Fallout, and some of the Marvel movies, Interstellar, when there's IMAX scenes, they fill the screen, which is always cool. And then I also have Journey to the South Pacific, narrated by Cate Blanchett. Kind of the same thing, also an IMAX enhanced. If we look at the specs again, 16:9, DTS:X audio. So really, really nice release from a technical standpoint. Also comes with digital copy, but Mill Creek, I mean, good on them for putting out these 4K releases for IMAX movies. I think that they're going to do really well, and I think they're going to look incredible. Also wanted to show this off from Mill Creek. This is the Shield Blu-ray complete series. As you've been, if you guys have been following me, you know that I got like Community, I got Rescue Me. They've been doing a lot of really nice, like, older TV shows like this. Not older, but like, you know, back in the 2000s or, you know, maybe 10 years or so ago when these shows all started. Now Mill Creek's putting out these really nice complete set Blu-ray series, which is super cool. Not a lot of people are taking care of TV on Blu-ray, so props to Mill Creek for that. And I also have the first 100 episodes of Spongebob on DVD. You know, when the Spongebob creator, Stephen Hillenbrand, I think it is, or is it Hillenberg or Hillenbrand? I think it's Stephen Hillenbrand. When he passed away a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, I gotta check this out. You know, I gotta get some SpongeBob in my collection, because I still quote these episodes. Like, I'm 26 years old and I quote SpongeBob, but everybody my age knows when I'm quoting it, like which episode I'm talking about. Like, we all grew up on this stuff. So, you know, the first 100 episodes covers most of what I remember as a kid. 14 discs on here. I think it covers most of the first 4 seasons. But the show, from what I heard, the first 3 seasons were done by the creator, Stephen Hillenbrand, and then after that, it kind of, different showrunners, it got passed around. But, you know, all the classics I remember are in these first 100 episodes, so I had to have this set. I'm not too worried about getting the rest of it. I just want to make sure I have some of the originals that I loved, so I can go back and watch them someday. And then I almost forgot, but I just grabbed this. I got this from Bull Moose too. It's Reno 911, the complete series. All 6 seasons on here. Bunch of audio commentaries, outtakes. Really cool stuff. Kind of comes in this same like clear case, which the SpongeBob came in. Twilight Zone came in this. I'm trying to think what else. Like, a lot of the TV shows have been coming in cases like this. This one's even a little busted in the bottom, I think, but it's all good. Again, just on DVD, the last season's in widescreen, but the rest of it's 4:3. But I watched the first 10 episodes on the 4K TV. It actually looks really nice for a DVD and just a 4:3 format. It doesn't fill the screen or anything, but picture quality's good. So, you know, you can't go wrong. You know, you're not going to get this show on Blu-ray most likely, so grab the DVDs if you're interested in it. I think this was $20, so at that price, you know, it's a steal for a complete series. So yeah, guys, that's about it. That's the last couple weeks worth of pickups. That's Christmas. That's everything that I've gotten in the last couple of weeks. Some really nice stuff. My collection is pushing, 2,300 titles now after the holidays. It's absolutely insane. Luckily, I still have some shelf space left. That was a tongue twister, shelf space. But it's running out pretty quick, so we're going to have to figure out where I'm going to put some more shelves in this room. I'm not really sure, but the collection's not going anywhere, so I need to figure it out. We'll make it happen. I'm never going to get rid of any of these. I do trade some Blu-rays in when I get 4K copies. Then I'll go take the Blu-ray, I trade it into Bull Moose, get my store credit, buy something else. But for the most part, I don't get rid of much. I don't sell off anything. I like to have, I'm a collector. I like to have one of everything if I can. And so we got to figure out this shelf space here, but we will. About 2,300 titles is where I'm at right now. It'll be probably 2,500 pretty soon, which is pretty exciting. Again, we are 54 subscribers away from 6,000. If we can make that happen before New Year's, that would be great. My resolution for next year is to hit 10K by the end of the year, which would be really cool. I think we can do it. We've been getting a ton of attention. So you guys who have been here since the beginning, who are following me on Instagram, then came over to YouTube, highly, highly, highly appreciate everything, because you guys have been spreading the word. You're the OGs. You're the original couple hundred, subscribers that I had. And you guys know who you are. But, for everyone else who's new and anyone else who's watching and hasn't subscribed, hopefully you like this stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm not the most high-tech person with the cameras and the special effects, but I like to just show off what I have and talk about movies. So hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm not going to change it too much. I want to keep it pretty authentic. And, the more subscribers we can get, the better. More people who will see this. And, I just love showing stuff off and talking with you guys in the community. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you liked this video. Like I said, let me know down in the comments what you guys got for Christmas. I'm always interested what you guys were picking up or what you were asking Santa for. So let me know, and I will see you guys in a few days. I got some 4K reviews I got to do, so stay tuned for those. You'll be seeing them soon, and I'll talk to you guys later.